Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Liz.
Morning,
This is
Anthony.
Anthony coming to you from the drawing room in historic downtown New Bedford. I am settled into our Farrell and Ball corner of the store and happy to see you, Liz, with your nice gallery wall behind you. We're hoping to be able to give you all an update as to what's been happening. We're finally through February. Happy March. And signs of spring are starting to show up. I don't know if you've experienced the same on your end, but we're happy to be here, and we have three main updates for you today. We're doing something a little bit different in terms of not showing specific products that are on sale, but our big news is that we are, for the month of March, having a March Madness sale. And that has different, yeah.
Sorry, jazz hands. Sales are exciting.
Yes. There are a variety of different tiers, and I think Liz may have them handy to share with you. But it's for the entire month of March on select brands, and it does exclude original artwork. However, as many of you know, there are many other brands within the drawing room that you would be able to use the sale on.
And so the way the sale is working is that it's for the entire month of March, and it is happening just inside the shop. So we would like you to come and visit us in person. And basically, the more you spend on sales items, the more you save. So for example, if you spend $65 on sales items, you'll save $10. If you spend $100, you'll save $20, and it only increases from there. So the more you save. So that's how it's working. So we invite everyone to come into the shop, explore the sale section, and maybe get a head start on some birthday gift shopping, even holiday shopping if you're ambitious.
Graduation and Mother's Day are right around the corner too.
There you go, those two.
Hard to believe that the year is going by so quickly. So the March Madness sale will be, if you are on our email list, you'll be receiving some information about that, just in terms of reminders. And also to let you know, just to remind you now, it is for the entire month of March. That's actually leading up to a store reset for us, similar to the one we did last year in April, for those of you who have been with us for that long. So we do have an upcoming store reset in April, and the March Madness sale precedes that.
And I was just going to say, it's spring is a great time to do a spring refresh. And so that's also why we do that at the drawing room. It's time for a fresh slate of things. And that also, I think, is a good segue into perhaps a fresh coat of paint.
It's perfect. I was just going to say that. So in terms of freshening up for spring, Farrell and Ball launched 12 new colors this past week. Actually, on Thursday, they went live. We have all of them available in store. And as you know, we do mix in store. So you would be able to paint a bedroom if you're feeling, or a room feeling ambitious this weekend. This 12 colors is a big deal for them. Typically, Farrell and Ball will introduce 9 colors at a time. This is their first color launch in, I believe, 3 years. And what ends up happening with the wall behind me, which represents their palette, is when they introduce new colors, they archive existing colors. So archive colors are just as important to me as the new colors. Archive colors are still available. However, they're not available in sample pots, which are the little tins above my head. So with the introduction of 12 new colors, they chose to pull 3 colors out of archive. So the existing color palette is 132 colors, and it always stays at 132 colors. And there are many archive colors, probably, if not double that number. So we have them here. I can share some of them. We, of course, use some canvas to represent the colors, and I can share with you here. So I'm starting with this one because it's a little bit difficult to pronounce. So Cockalogan sits as a light blue, similar to a borrowed light or pavilion blue. And I'm holding, this is their Etruscan Red, which is the first color that they've chose to pull out of the archive. So for those of you who have used Farrow & Ball paint for many years, you may remember Etruscan Red. It's a great earth tone and settles well with the Cockalogan. There are a good variety of new greens. So this is sap green, which is an archive color, which was part of the Colors by Nature. So that was a collaboration many years ago with the Natural History Museum in London. And sap green was part of that collection. And it's back on the palette now. And Dowder, which I believe is between Downpipe and Green Smoke. So it's greens. Hopefully you're getting inspired, Liz, to paint a room too. The third color.
I was to say I'm always inspired to repaint things and paint things, and so there's a color coming up that I have my eye on.
Oh yes. So the third color that's returning from the archive and again from Colors by Nature is Broccoli Brown. And I'm pairing it with Duster, which has a bit more of a yellow tone to it. And then finishing off the greens for new colors, we have a reduced green, which goes towards a gray, a little bit moodier, and Dibber, which is in the cardroom green and green smoke area, if you're familiar with the palette itself. We do have new color cards available, and we're here 10 to 6 today. If you'd like to see these up close, stop in and pick up a fan deck for it. So,
and then if you're really inspired, stop in, get a can of paint mixed, and then put it on your wall today.
On sale. With our sale.
Oh, sure. That too. Wasn't even thinking that. I was just so excited about the colors that I wasn't even thinking about that.
So this particular pairing is my favorite. So this is Marmello, which has a marmalade tone to it that has fond memories for me. And Naparin, which is a bit of a pink. So that's 10. And I think our New Bedford favorite, and I'm guessing Liz's favorite, is coming up next. Do it this way. So Scallop, which we've paired with Sizing. So this has the nice translucent pink color that you do see in our Scallop.
So Scallop is my the I would say the flavor. That's weird. The color that I was excited about. Obviously, I love all the other colors, but I'm in the market for a new neutral for the entryway of my condo. And so when I saw Scallop, I got excited because I have a tile that has it's pink. It's like a pinkish marble. It sounds fancy. I'm not fancy, I promise. But the neutral that I have on the wall isn't quite right. And so that's why as soon as I saw Scallop and it's gentle pink touch, I thought that's my color.
It is. So we're excited to share with you the 12 new colors. If you stop in later this afternoon, I'm happy to go through the colors that have been archived. The one that I'm most sad about is Blue Ground. It's a color that I have used in my own spaces, and but I know that it's still available.
And so, Anthony, can you explain to folks how the archive colors work if they would like an archive color?
Certainly. We mix in store. So we do have color boards. I can grab one.
Stay tuned.
So the archive colors are shaped like this. And we have the full collection here in store that you can come in and work with one of us or just work with yourself and pull. The main color palette, the size brush out boards is like this. So if you see a color in our brush out boards like this, it's in the current color palette in this shape. If you see them in this shape, that's an archive color. So like I mentioned earlier, as long as we have the base in store, we're able to mix any of the archive colors in addition to the current colors in all of the different finishes that are available through Farrow & Ball. The biggest downside to an archive color is that it's not available in a sample pot. So
you have to know what you want, basically.
Yes. There is a fan deck that's available for purchase that's larger than the color card. Those are $36. And we have the archive fan deck as well as the current color deck. And the samples are about this size in the archive fan deck. I was just going to grab the color card.
Nancy, while you're grabbing the color card, what is your what was your favorite of the new colors?
The favorite, mine is Naparin.
And you might have said
which
that.
I don't think you would, which I don't think you would be surprised by.
No. And so why is Naparin your favorite?
It tends to have an orange tone to it. It's warm. It's one of my other current color favorites is Setting Plaster, and it's similar toned. This is actually is deeper than Setting Plaster, but sometimes it goes pink, sometimes it goes orange. And I think my second favorite is Marmello. I'm not quite sure where I would use this. My palette at home is not this colorway, but I do find myself drawn to these. Scallop, of course, I have to be drawn to because of where we are in New Bedford. And I do think that in terms of naming colors, I think they hit it right on with this particular shade, which I know looks white there. Grab the sizing.
Once you pair them together, you can see the difference.
Yeah, you can see
There you go.
And pull it away.
There you go. Yeah, look at that. You can see sizing quite white.
Right. Yeah, and scallop fits well in the area of potted shrimp. So potted shrimp is another archive color that was part of the edit by Liberty of London. So that edit had Farrow & Ball colors matched with Liberty of London fabrics. And then we have our handy dandy color card, which represents the palette behind me. These are available complimentary to you so that you can take a look, bring them home, have conversations with yourself or others about what color to use. So very excited. 12 new colors, 12 archived colors. Again, we have all the resources available if you'd like to stop in and have a look.
Perfect. And then I think we have one other update we want to share with folks about an upcoming workshop that you have on the calendar.
Yes. So the other paint line that we offer here in the drawing room is Chalk Paint by Annie Sloan. And we're trying something new with our workshops for the month of March. And it's scheduled for March 29th. It is paint your own piece. So what we're doing is offering a workshop of instruction where you bring a small end table, small chair, and I will actually be leading it. I had the opportunity to paint with Annie directly in January of this year. That was a really great experience. Got some good inspiration in addition to some new tips and techniques that I learned. So I'm happy to share those with you on Saturday, March 29th. It's from 12 to 4, and it's a paint your own piece of furniture. With the 4-hour time limit, I will say you will more than likely go home with a finished project. And if it's not finished on the 29th, it will be finished shortly thereafter. So there's more information that Liz has dropped in the comments. If you have any questions about the workshop on March 29th, give a call to the shop, reach out to me, and we can get you the information that you need. That workshop is available at $45.
So I just I went off screen so I could get the link to appear in the comments, doing a little
Perfect.
technical work behind the scenes. And so another fun thing that's been happening at the drawing room is that Chloe has been painting with Annie Sloan chalk paint
Oh,
in the
yes.
drawing room. And so she was working on a chair using Annie Sloan paint. So it can kind of give you an idea of what is possible in this workshop. What were you thinking, Anthony? Like it could
She
be
painted a chair and loved it so much that she painted an entire vanity as well.
Oh, excellent.
So we do have photos to share. She's always anxious to talk to people about her experience, but I did share the techniques and items that I had learned from Annie with her and the rest of the staff so that they are knowledgeable about the paint line and what it can and cannot do.
Yeah. And so if you're basically looking around your living room or your bedroom or maybe your garage and you see that piece of furniture that you've just not done anything with, like an end table or a chair, this is your opportunity to give it a little
right. If you can carry it through our door, you are welcome to bring it in, and I'm happy to help select colors or select techniques.
That's great.
So we have our upcoming reset in April. We have our March Madness sale for the entire month of March. There are 12 new Farrow and Ball colors, and there's a new format for our Annie Sloan chalk paint workshops on March 29th, and there will also be one in April as well. We hope to see you in the drawing room for any of those items and or just to say hello.
Great. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend, and make sure you come visit us in historic downtown New Bedford.
And always get some good rest.
Absolutely. Take care.
Take care.